We are anonymous. Citizens Watch of the world, coming to you live in the streets, being the change we all want to see. We won't back down from anything that's against humanity's preservation, and if you silence us, double will follow in our footsteps tomorrow. In this world, the lies are very common. Doctors cure health, psychiatrists save minds, scientists discover truth, religions teach spirituality, major media controls information, taxes improve society, politicians keep promises, governments secure freedom, wars stop evil, history never lies, laws bring justice, police serve and protect, socialism is the well-being of others, sexism, racism, speciesism, classism is the lack of a normal society. Schools mold intelligent free thinkers, jobs create security and careers fulfill dreams, industries put health above money. The richest economies are environmentally sustainable, materialism brings happiness, GMOs save lives, GEO engineering stops global warming. Yeah, right. If up is down and down is up, I think it's time you start looking around instead. Realize, realize. I could fit all the solutions in one speech, but would you listen? Can change be much simpler? Well, I think it can. And it's by learning to depend on yourself and not affect the others in the process. Realize that if you lose all your material possessions, you are still always looked after. The weeds we all throw away are some of the best food and medicine on earth. Once you realize you're always taken care of by our creation force and Mother Earth, you don't need a second parent like the government. I can tell you lasting change starts within an individual and the collective group lost in secondary. Then we become the positive energy the world wants to see in force. Like right now, what you see before you. Let's get back to do-it-yourselfing and homeschooling. Make our own energy with solar panels. They're cheaper than ever. Cure ourselves with cannabinoids and nutrition. Take public broadcasting back from private corporations and make the street our stage. Learn to live for free off the grid, like Gary Thibault with his guerrilla farming in Etobicoke. Flow with nature, not flow against it. Let's guide our youth positively, not ignore them or give them video games. All these things start with an individual first, and in a way only you know. One day we will realize the government is a reflection of ourselves. And the reason we poison our water, food, and air is because we don't care about each other. It's so corrupt because we can't even treat our animals with compassion, let alone ourselves. Am I supposed to believe the lies of the meat industry? That you need to eat meat to be healthy? Or that every part of an animal works exactly the same as the humans except for their brains so they don't have thoughts and emotions? The more and more you look into their truths, the more and more you will see our lies. Turning that thinking around backwards, the less and less you will see any type of governance. Trust that. When we realize the government is just our mother giving us an allowance and holding our hand because we don't want to stand up for ourselves, we can have a foundation to grow from. After all, we are the government. Know thyself.
Yay!
All right. You tell him.
That was brilliant.